up, you guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and it's just not only Tuesday, but it is Tuesday before, drum roll please, vacation. Vacation for me starts on Thursday. Tuesday was my last day seeing clients, and I am just thankful, grateful, and all the other great stuff. I want to go ahead and say I apologize for putting out this video pretty late. I had some technical difficulties, and I know that you guys may be tired of me saying that, but I recorded a video on yesterday to post early this morning. However, I've been having a problem with posting. My phone is saying I don't have enough storage. Like, it's just so much to where, honestly, I'm just like, oh my God, like, really, like, what is it? Like, I'm thinking about purchasing an actual camera. Those are like $500. So, you know, I really got to consider that and things of that nature. And it's just like, do I want to continue this way, or do I want to do a podcast? Like, I really want to do a podcast, or do I want to do both? Like, record it and it be a podcast, like who does it? Kev on Stage does it for Righteous and Ratchet, where he actually does a YouTube video. He just records the actual podcast of him and Doughboy. So I thought that that could be an idea. But for the podcast, like, I want to talk about real life issues. I just don't want to talk about how to open up a private practice. Like, I just want to talk about so much on the podcast. And it's just like, I don't know how both of them would be able to intertwine with each other and things of that nature. So I'm really not sure. Like, everything is up in the air up on what I really want to do. Do I want to put the investment of the $500 or plus in a new camera, then not just using my cell phone anymore? But then I got to learn how to use the new camera, and it's just like, it's so time consuming, and do I really have that much time to give? And I don't really know. So I'm really just, like, I'm still thinking about it, I'm still praying about it, but I do know that I actually want to do a podcast as well. So that's what I'm kind of think of. So, but nonetheless, that is that. I hope that you guys are having a great Tuesday. I hope that you guys' weekend was amazing. I hope that you guys had a great time with friends and family on this weekend. And if you do not have friends or family who you were able to spend the holiday with, know that I send you much love, much joy, much peace, much happiness. Whatever it is that you need, I send that positive vibes your way on today. So, you guys, let's see. So, two things that I really wanted to talk about was, and I think that maybe this is why the video, I was having such problem with the video and on yesterday, I don't know. But what I really wanted to talk about is be careful what you pray for and how you respond to it. So let's see. So of course you guys know that if you watched my last video, that I was able to obtain a federal contract, a temporary contract at one of the bases in Louisiana, and I'm just going to work out there for a couple of days until school is out or whatever. And so I had been praying about it. I was like, Lord, give me the contract, blah blah this, and I'm just praying about it, and God granted it for me. So, like, when this happened last week, so God granted it, and so it's a lot of stuff that actually had to be done in order to get me started by next week. Mind you, I'm going out of town. I'm going on vacation. So, like, that cut the days short, too. So, it was a lot of pressure. Like, the people was like, this gotta be... There was a lot of pressure on the people as well, because they were like, you know, we need time. It's usually, like, takes us 2 weeks. And what we're trying to do... It usually takes 2 weeks to get all this paperwork process, but we're trying to do it in 2 days. So it was a lot of pressure on me. It was a lot of pressure on them to get the information and everything that I needed and stuff like that. And so, like, I was just like, oh my God, I was so overwhelmed with all the paperwork and things of that nature on Monday. And so, I was just like, oh my God, like, it's just so much. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And so God was just like, Danielle, he was like, you asked for this. And he was like, you got to understand and you got to realize that when you pray for these big blessings that you want, you got to be prepared to do the work for these big old blessings that are coming your way. He was like, this is just not no, not no mediocre small blessings. He was like, the bigger they are, the bigger work, the more work that comes with them. And you have to be prepared, and you have to check your anxiety at the door. And so I was just like, okay, Jesus, I was at the pump. I was at the gas pump. I'm just pumping away. Just pumping my gas, and I was just praying, and I was praying on the way to Alexandria, about it. And he was just like, if this is what you want, you got to do the work for it. And a lot of times we pray for stuff, but we actually don't understand the work that comes behind it. If I'm getting overwhelmed a little paperwork, imagine what the bigger blessings that are going to come the way, because I'm not going to put God in a box, and so I had to really check myself. I had to really check my anxiety and be like, if God allowed me to go through this, he granted me my request. That must mean that he know that I can do it. So I just need to tap into my inner strength, check my anxiety at the door, and do what I need to do. Get off Facebook, stop procrastinating, spend time doing what you really need to do, and get the work done. Guess what? I got the work done. I had already started working on Friday. Mind you, I started working with these people we worked on Good Friday. I thought I was going to be off, but as soon as Good Friday hit, Friday morning, these people was emailing me at 7 a.m. our time. No, it wasn't 7 a.m. It was 6 a.m. my time, so it was 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. their time. And so the woman was like, we need you to get this done. This is on Good Friday. And mind you, I'm talking to about 4 or 5 different people. That I got to send information to 4 or 5 different people. And so one lady was just like, contact me over the weekend if you need to, because I will be working. Like, we need to get this done. So I appreciate her dedication to the whole process and everything. So, we got all the work done. I did mostly everything yesterday. Today I finished up some loose ends. And so, boom, I ain't got nothing else to worry about. I start the assignment on May 1st. Woo! So I'm excited. The only thing else that I have to do is I have to reorganize my clients and to actually fit the new schedule. The new schedule that I will have will last until May the 23rd sometime. So, you guys, that's what I'm going to say. Like, be prepared. When we're praying for these great things, be prepared for the work to be greater too. Greater than what you're already used to. And check your anxiety at the door. Okay? Be like, look, sis, you got to take a step back, because we ain't got time for this anxiety, okay? We ain't got time for it. We got stuff that we got to do. Check it at the door. Know that you'll get this stuff done, and know that God is with you. So that's the message that I really wanted to give you guys, is that be prepared for these big blessings that you're going to get, that you're praying for, that you're hoping for. Be prepared to actually do the work. Know that it may be difficult. Know that it may be hard, but you can do it. So that is my message. That is my encouragement for the day. I hope that you guys have hold on. I'm back. Hold on. Let me say this. I want to answer a question. Somebody asked me a question in the comments about how to do creative marketing in a rural area. And I actually just wanted to answer the question on video, because in all honesty, it was just too much for me to write. And plus, that's why I actually started it. I started in a rural community doing mental health. I worked for this hospital that had clinics. So my first step for you is does this area have a clinic? And if the area does have like a hospital or clinic, go and talk to the manager. My boss, he actually hired me because of Medicaid expansion, right? So he knew that Medicaid was expanding back in 2016. He knew that it would be expanding in July. So they started approaching me in May. And by the time Medicaid had expanded, I was already on board, and they were addressing the mental health issues, and we was in a rural area. Nobody understood, or I think we underestimated how many people actually suffered from mental illness in the area where I worked at. like in the seriousness of the mental illness that walked through that door. Like for a long time, he thought that it was just going to be me and that the doctors would actually write the prescriptions. But we realized early, I want to say I came in July. By January, we had to have a psychiatrist on staff because the doctors did not feel comfortable writing some of the psychotropic medications. So I came in July. I started seeing people in August. January, it was me and a psychiatrist both there. That's how fast the program actually picked up. I would say it picked up fast, but then it slowed down to it the same. So that's what I would say. Go to the hospital, go to the clinic, because and talk to them. If they don't actually have a mental health professional on staff, sell it to them like this. Like the doctors need because when you're in a rural setting like that and there's a clinic there, the PCPs are everything. Like they treat everything. They treat you for because there's no specialties down there. Like the people have to go off. So OBGYN, they do that. They write psych meds. So you go there and you show them how you can be an asset to them. So you just tell them, look, the doctors are prescribing these psychotropic medications, and I got my clients from within the clinic because they're cracking down on laws and saying that people need a psych diagnosis from a mental health professional. So that's what ended up happening. They were sending their clients to me so that they can get the psych diagnosis, and then when the psychiatrist came, they just sent everybody over to us with no problem or whatever. And so I'm sorry y'all, people are texting. So I would recommend that. Go there, talk to them, and then see if you can go back and talk to the nurses or whatever, because the nurses are the ones who actually make the referrals. Try to bring them something to eat. Try to bring them something that's flashy, that's catchy, that has your information on it, so that they can actually stick it on their bulletin board so they can see it. Get a pen or something, whatever that is. So do that. I would say also go to the churches. Try to make yourself available to the church as well. Vacation Bible School is coming up. They're going to need, like on Friday nights, what they do at our church, like they do like a fun night. So see how you can go there, because in a rural community, the church is like the sole thing. Like you're gonna have churches there. Churches have people. Go talk to them. See how you can help. Be of service to other people first. See how you can help. Offer your service for free. A lot of times we got to offer our service for free, get in the dough, and then figure out how you can actually bill. But go see how you can be of service and things like that. Go to the schools, let the schools know, talk to the teachers, do health fairs if there are health fairs available. I know that at health fairs, I used to do games to talk about mental health, and people loved it. I always had snacks. They were unhealthy, I know, but people always gravitated towards my table because they was always hungry. The people who actually set up, they would eat before they came. So in order for you to get a snack, you had to do something at my table. Talk to a whole bunch of people, and they just, by me talking to them, some of them came and saw me because they were able to understand that, hey, she's cool. She cool people. And that's how I got clients too. So just be creative, be spontaneous. Go up in there, talk to people, be yourself. In rural areas, you have to make a connection first, personally, before you can actually, that's actually textbook. You got to make the connection personally before you can actually make a professionally connection. So go be personable and see how it works. So let me know let me know how it works for you. If any of you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask them, and I'll answer them in my videos. Okay? So until next time, y'all have a wonderful evening. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. I will be dropping a video on Wednesday for Friday because I will not be in town on Friday. So y'all have a good one. Love you. Have a great week.